Greetings from the Gartman Gourmet. And welcome back, folks. Continuing our journey through Philadelphia cream cheese creation. Today, our adventure leads us nearly halfway around the world, where we find our main ingredient, Pepperkaker. Pepperkaker is a traditional Swedish cookie. Now, my grandmother Gartman, whom I call Gigi, was a full-blooded Swede, and she made sure to pass down the tradition of baking Pepperkaker each and every Christmas. Unfortunately, the traditional recipe for Pepperkaker does call for the dough to be refrigerated an entire 24 hours, so we're going to have to go with the next best thing. And this dessert is entitled Lemon Philly Pepperkaker. Now, the next best thing is anise. This can be readily found at any local supermarket, and they do produce an almost authentic version, as close as you can come to the real thing, of Pepperkaker, which is very similar to a ginger snap. As a matter of fact, the key to having a successful Pepperkaker cookie bake is rolling the dough out very, very thin. And that's what gives it the light, airy taste and that nice snap that you get with a ginger snap. This is one of the cookies produced by Anise. You can see it's very thin. Actually, this rolling pin was Gigi's, and I have used it to roll out Pepperkaker each and every Christmas since it came to be in my possession. And the first thing you want to do for this recipe, which does entail 1 tablespoon of your concentrated lemonade, 6 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1/3 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 8 large strawberries, 1 teaspoon of white sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of balsamic vinegar, and 5 tablespoons of dark chocolate chips. Now, you want to start that chocolate off immediately melting. Over here, I have a makeshift double boiler going on, and I've already got our chocolate melting. You can see it has a nice shiny sheen, so we know it's good and melty. We're going to be using that first because we want to give this an opportunity to set in the freezer. So what you'll do, you move the strawberries, is you're going to take each cookie, 1/2 for each cookie, and just using the back of your spoon, just kind of, you don't even have to get any in the spoon really, just get the back of the spoon, little chocolate on there, just going to kind of paint it on, and you'll do each cookie like that. If you need, that's a little thin, you know, perhaps a little more, smooth it right out with the spoon. What you're going to do is put that on a tray to go into the freezer where I already have some waiting for us. Now, you will also take one of your larger strawberries, save them for the dipping, and you're going to do the same thing. We're going to coat one of your nice larger strawberries, and these have already been rinsed and drained. This time, fill your spoon with chocolate. Holding it over your double boiler, you can simply just sort of dab and roll your strawberry into that chocolate. You want to make sure you get it covered all the way around. And in a wax paper lined dish or a cookie pan, you would set your cookies and your strawberries to go into the freezer just to set that. It takes about 5 minutes. You'll know they're done when they've lost their sheen. They will become very dull. Now, while your chocolate is melting, you're going to want to mix up your cream cheese mixture. This is going to take, again, 6 ounces of your Philadelphia cream cheese. Now, I cubed that first. Put it in a microwave-safe bowl. Softened it for 8 seconds. I added to that 2 tablespoons of our frozen lemonade concentrate and 1/4 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. I mixed it with a fork, and then I did use a hand mixer. You can use just a spoon. You just want a nice fluffy mixture. And we're going to take that and apply it to the other side of our cookies. So while our chocolate is hardening, we can be preparing the other cookies. These are also going to be filled with strawberries though, so let's take a look at what we're going to do with them. Now, your strawberries, you want to pick some that are about the diameter of the cookie, because what you're going to do is slice them into discs. So first you want to lob off the end. Then you're going to cut some thin discs of strawberry. You're only going to get 2 to 3 from each one because we don't want these smaller pieces, plus you get to eat it. So good. Now, I've already prepared some of these. To our strawberries, I I've added the 1/4 teaspoon of white sugar and the balsamic vinegar. They'll just sort of mix around and make their own little syrupy juice. Lovely. For the last step, come back to our cream cheese, and we're just going to smear some of that onto our cookie. You want to be about the depth of a double stuffed Oreo. So, get a nice heaping spoonful there. Let's give it a nice little smear on the cookie. And today we're just preparing 3. That will take up 1 serving. This dish does actually serve 4 people, and it's a nice, light, refreshing dessert. Okay, so we're going to do all 3 cookies like that. Then we're going to take one of those strawberries and center it right in our lemony cream cheese mixture. One thing you want to be careful of, your strawberries have made syrup. So you want to make sure, let's use a fork or a slotted spoon, sort of get that juice out. You do not want that to discolor your cream cheese. So we simply take the strawberry, plop it, nestle it right in the middle there. So we'll do this for each one. Now, our chocolate covered cookies, the other half, should be just about done now. I'm going to retrieve those from the freezer. I've already prepared some for you. As you can see, these are much duller. They've lost their sheen. We can touch them and they don't stick. So we know they're ready. To these, you will add just a little bit more of your cream cheese mixture. Just more as like a kind of a glue. We just want it to stick everything together. So just a nice, little bit, just enough to cover it. And we're going to top that cookie. Folks, these are delectable. I promise you, you will make these again. And oh, so easy. So let's finish those up so you can see the presentation. Whoops, the wrong one. These. The chocolate ones. Okay. Boy, I wish my Gigi could see me now. I know she'd be proud. And you all are going to love these. Okay, now to serve, we're going to take our 3 cookies, place them in a cute little sundae dish. Our centerpiece is our strawberry. Okay, so you'll take your 3 cookies. Oops. We're going to arrange them in our dish here. Want to top that with your strawberry. Oh, let's give it a good look-see at that, folks. And there you have it. Lemon Philly Pepperkaker. So I'm Julie, and I'm What's Cooking.
Good.
Okay.
We came in at 8:12.
Shit. Yeah, I can't do it again. That didn't look too bad though. It was kind of like smearing